Welcome to GoPro on a tequila box.
Yep. GoPro on a Patron box.
And she's drinking tequila.
And I'm drinking a different tequila. I don't know if I'm on that. I guess I would be. Right, let's try that again. In 3, 2, 1. Good morning and welcome to Season 2, Episode 4, Oneills on the Run Life in a Bus. And today we are travelling Cessnock to probably Fingal Bay, see how we go for time. Got Tom with us today. Ali is opting out. Last week we went from Singleton Showgrounds to Bulga, Broke and Cessnock, and we pick up again from Cessnock this week.
Yeah, Cessnock to...
We went to Budgie Boy.
Budgie Boy.
Yeah.
5 Freeman's
Hole.
Yeah. I don't think we went on the freeway at all.
No, we just scooted across it there, I think.
Yeah.
Across the top of it. So I've got down here that it was $35 per night powered.
There was a special, midweek special.
A midweek special, yeah. And we stayed for 3 nights. It was 64 kilometres from Cessnock to Budgie Boy. And we were still in the process of learning to travel slow.
Yeah.
It was a bit of an art learning to travel slow.
Yeah. And then they put us on a big site. We told them how big we were. Stayed hooked up.
Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful site.
I really liked Budgie Boy.
Yeah, it was.
I could go back for another week.
There was a lot of permanent vans in there that have been damaged in the floods.
Yeah.
That sort of derelict and run down.
But then there was heaps of sites. Like, it's a big park, too. It's a huge
it was a
park.
big park, yeah. No good, and they put us in amongst these trees. You wouldn't want to be not powered.
No, probably not.
Yeah. And then you had the lake on one side, and then a short little walk to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I went fishing on the first day there, got the kayak out, went fishing, got like 6 bream in 2 hours. Great little fishing in the lake. And Ali went paddleboarding. So the lake was lovely and smooth. It is grassy, weedy bottom, but it is a beautiful, clear lake. That would be Tom's phone ringing.
Put your phone on silent.
Hello. Good, yourself? Yep. Just go back to Gasweld. Is that where you bought it from? One on the corner there? Or is there a servo there now, is there? Yeah, it's I think it's Hurry it's got the Can-Am dealer in it there now, and you turn there and there's like a coffee shop. Yeah, it's down near the lights with between Brisbane Street.
What are we looking for?
Brisbane Street and Gasweld. And then yeah, it's just near Harvey Morris Motorcycles or something. He's just moved there, the Can-Am bloke, before I left. Yeah, Coffee Run it's called. It's in behind Coffee Run. Yeah. Yeah, so it's in behind Coffee Run. And you just... No, they're full. You just swap them. Yeah, they're $200 last time I bought one, the big one. That's just for your welding gas. Yeah. Yeah. Right out, don't you? Right.
What's that?
Andy.
Put your phone on silent.
Right, we'll just pick up from there.
Yeah.
What was the last thing we said? Lovely and smooth. It is grassy, weedy bottom, but it is a beautiful, clear lake. No, that's this. That becomes phone ringing. Good morning. Ready to go again? So we're grassy and weedy bottom. That's where we're up to.
Right, you're on the lake.
And now that Tom's finished his phone call, we'll resume there. We should probably start putting our phones on silent, I guess. There's a little little probably lack of professionalism that we can learn along the way. Yeah, so I was talking about Budgie Lake. That is grassy bottom, but it's very smooth and flat, and the water is quite warm there. We enjoyed it. I fished there a bit and had a good time. It's good for paddle boarding, nice safe water.
Yeah.
Dog friendly.
Yeah. And then you walk, it's not far, about a block, you walk up over the ridge and you're on the dog beach.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And it was Mimi's first time at the beach.
At the beach, yeah.
She
Loved it.
It took a little bit to get used to, the waves.
Yeah, kicked the football there.
Chased seagulls.
Yeah, had a ball off leash. We took her back to the sand the other day. She hadn't been for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she just runs and starts rolling with her back.
Big slide in the sand. She does love the beach. But yeah, that was her first time at the beach, and once she found a footing in the sand and the waves, she was.
And it was usually nice and quiet from memory.
Yeah, we had a couple of stormy afternoons. Now we've found that walking on stormy afternoons with a somewhat reactive dog is actually best, because we tend to have the beach to ourselves. When it's peak times, every man and his dog literally are on the beach. But, yeah.
It was never busy, that beach, but from memory.
No.
And you could walk right down to, there's a lighthouse down there further, I think we walked right down to.
I don't remember a lighthouse.
A lighthouse or something we walked right down to. Surf club?
Surf club, I think. I don't remember a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Budgie Boy Holiday Park is the park we stayed at. I do think there's a couple in Budgie Boy, but that one's between the lake and the ocean. It's big rig and dog friendly.
Yeah, it was a great spot.
Great spot. I do want to get back to there. On the way, we came across a pie van.
Yeah.
Birdies.
That wasn't on the way, we went back, I think.
I think we got them there on the way and we went back. Birdie Cafe, and it's in a van, and it's near the bridge as you come into Budgie Boy.
The bridge that's sort of, I'm not sure if it's Budgie Boy both sides or not, but it just sort of splits. There's a little river there that splits it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a very, very good pie van. Beef brisket pies.
Yeah.
And smoky barbecue pies.
Yeah.
Coffee wasn't bad.
No, it was good.
So Birdie...
The pies were great.
The pies were up there, I reckon.
Yeah.
I might say best pie of the trip so far.
Yeah.
We got any other contenders?
No.
Crofts.
Oh, Crofts at Aberdeen. Okay.
The Crofts are like the old Kahlua pies. If you remember them, they're just like mince and gravy.
They're like a traditional pie.
Yeah, these ones were proper beef brisket.
We went somewhere the other day and we had yellow pastry pies. Where was that? And I said, I can't remember the last time I had a yellow pastry pie like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Where was that?
I don't know, it just means I don't wash the stuff.
No, it means the pies are good.
I have no idea.
Yellow pastry, yeah. I've got no idea what you found there.
Was that from the bakery down at Rathmines?
No, the bakery at Heatherbray. What's that called? Heatherbray pies.
Yeah, something like that. Heatherbray something.
Yeah, they were good pies too, but not as good as Birdie Cafe Pie Van at Budgie Boy.
It was still there. We just Googled it to find out the name, and it must still be there, but they are good.
They are good. I'm calling it best pie of the trip so far.
Yeah, in between. And we walked down to Budgie Boy Hotel and had tea one night, I'm pretty sure.
We had tacos, fish tacos
that's
or
right.
something.
They had this special one. It's just been renovated, so that's 12 months ago, so it'd be ready for another renovation about now.
It was a really cool spot too.
Yeah.
And we had fish and chips there too from the fish and chip shop on the river. Tom's phone going again.
That's
for everybody
all right.
listening.
Silence it.
Mr. Popular.
It puts in, just press the awkward button over there.
Yeah, the awkward button. What's it say? It's just got crows.
So it's an awkward button.
Yeah, we just need to do this one probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time your phone rings. We love our little mixing deck here. We keep finding new buttons and new things that it does.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that was Budgie Boy. We decided while we were there we needed to go to King's Superstore.
Yeah. At Gosford.
To look, and that's in inverted commas, to look at a new generator.
Yeah, this is coming from Lake St Clair when it was stinking hot and we couldn't run the air conditioner.
Yeah, we learned at Lake St Clair on a 41 degree day. We couldn't run the air conditioner on our old generator, which was only 2 kVA.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd go to our first ever visit to an actual supercentre store.
Yeah. Usually just order online.
We normally, living out in Tamworth and stuff, there is no supercentre there, although I reckon one would do extremely well.
No, there's not. The Calibre Country's the dealer for it in Tamworth.
And then, yeah, but that's not the same as a supercentre.
No, probably not.
And so we thought we'd go for our first look. Look in inverted commas. When Tom says look, it means we're just peeling out the green notes and handing them away.
Oh, and that's you.
No, that is you. So we decided we'd go to look for a new generator, and we happened to walk in and they hadn't changed the price tags from the sale before, the day before.
Yeah.
And we picked up the Jenny about 40% off.
Yeah, $348.
$348 for a 3 kVA generator. So
which we've only used once.
when did we use it? We used it just the other day.
Yep.
We used it at Barracrow.
No.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
I reckon we did.
Yeah, one day we used it at Barracrow. But yeah, better safe to have it than not have it. Because you never know, it might be like St. Clair, 40 degrees and need the air conditioning one day. Or the coffee machine or something. And then while we were there, because Tom just loves to spend his money, what else did we leave Kingsworth that day, Tom?
Fridge.
Why did we need a new fridge?
Because I didn't want to walk up and inside to get beer out.
We were drinking margaritas at the time.
Yeah. It's hopeless, that the fridge we got up here anyway, I reckon.
It's not hopeless, it's just bus-sized.
Yeah.
So we were sitting out under the awning and Tom had to keep walking up to get his booze out of the upstairs fridge and walking back down. So he decided we had to buy another fridge to put downstairs in the through bin.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to walk upstairs to get his beers.
Yeah, 20 litre one. Perfect.
It does do a good job. It's now the designated bait freezer because Tom blows up when I put my bait in the main freezer.
Yeah. Does not smell rotten fish. Hence why she hates the strumming.
Well, you're just dramatic. The strumming wasn't that bad. All the women at Christmas ate the strumming.
Yeah.
You, the boys just were like, so gross. It wasn't even that bad.
Sick.
Didn't make me sick at all. And we also bought a collapsible fishing rod.
Yeah, that was hopeless.
That was hopeless. And you don't even fish.
No.
But you do love spending money. You used it at Barracrab.
I've caught a fish with it.
Was it a big fish?
No. Probably caught more fish than you on the trip.
I don't think so. I've caught lots of fish since we've been here. And then what else did we do while we were at Budgie? We went to, or Tom and Ali went to Donaldson Springs driving range.
Yeah. Bucket of balls. Can't remember how much it was.
Hit a bucket of balls.
Yeah.
And I caught up with some of my friends, my photography friends, and we went out and had a little photography afternoon and a chat down by the creek, which was quite lovely.
Yeah. Went for a bit of a walk around Budgie.
Yeah, we went out.
There's a few nice areas just outside the campground and that a lot of people look like they free camp. And then there's a bridge to nowhere, goes to an island.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And you can't do anything on the island.
You walk around the island and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little town. I really like Budgie Boy.
Yeah.
Gets high fives.
It was a good spot.
Only there for 3 nights. We did try to extend, but then they were packed because it was coming up to the Easter or school holidays or something at that point.
Easter, I think.
Yeah. And it's a school holiday, something, and we couldn't extend, which was a pity because we would have loved to stay there a bit longer, but we might get back there maybe soon, hopefully.
I might stay for a couple of weeks there.
Yeah, if we went back, we'd stay a couple of weeks and just enjoy it. But after 3 nights we were at Budgie War, we went round to sales at Belmont. It was $49 per night on power. And remembering we are 2 adults, a teenager and a dog, so it's not always just a 2 adult price. And we stayed there for 2 nights.
Yeah.
They had the best customer service.
Yeah.
Probably some of the best customer service I've struck in the trip.
Yeah. Tight little caravan park.
Tight caravan park, tight sites, but we did get a bus on there.
And it's all tiered up.
And it's all like retaining walls, tiered, so everything's nice and flat.
Yeah. Did stay hooked up.
But we had jackknifed the trailer.
Yeah, jackknifed the trailer.
To get it on the site. But we did, so little caravan park, tight sites, but we did get 11.5 metre bus and a 4-metre trailer, 4.5-metre trailer onto the site. So, in saying that, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And it was a fabulous spot.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the water, but you're only sort of half a block off the Lake Macquarie.
Yeah.
And a little short walk down to the Sales at Belmont Club, and you can walk along the lake there.
Yeah, not far around to the shopping centre.
No. Tom discovered his love of Ordinary Circus there.
Yeah, it was good coffee. Go down there every morning, get a coffee.
We since went back to where Ordinary Circus was, and it had sold the day before, and it's now called something else.
Yeah.
And Ordinary Circus has moved to Hamilton, and we found that, but it's not as good.
Yeah, it's near Broadmeadow Car Centre.
And it's not as good as it used to be.
It's in a big hall, and it's got
lots of kids running it.
Yeah, kids running it, and like a what they call them, like a knickknacks. They sell heaps of knickknacks and that.
Knickknacks?
Yeah.
There you go. That's like Tom for a granny word for the day.
Yeah.
Knickknacks. And while we were at Sales, we went to Costco for our very first time ever.
Yeah.
That's a mind blow.
Yeah.
If you've never been to a Costco, just go for the experience, man. It blows your mind.
Yeah, that's right.
We go there all the time now, but it was a mind trip.
Know your prices if you're going there to get something.
Yeah, everyone
because I don't think it's cheaper.
I think some things are cheaper, but like it's like shopping at Woolies and Aldi. You've just got to know your pricing.
Yeah. Fuel's cheap.
Yeah, we do fill up there.
Yeah.
And we did fill up the bus when we left there.
Yeah. And that's your $60 or $65 a year now. But your 65,
that's to 65.
That's a family. That's myself and my wife get a card.
Yeah. So you've got to have a card to get in, and you can take one guest.
Yeah, I think you can go and look around.
But you can't buy anything.
You can't buy anything without a card.
And then we went and we explored Catherine Hill Bay.
Oh, yeah.
And we done the Spoons Beach walk.
Yeah.
And we love Spoons Beach. It's like this little hidden rock
just
pool.
off. You can go into Caves Beach or you can go to Spoons Beach.
Yeah, and we hiked around there, and it's there's little rock pools and Shelley Beach. It was fabulous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a nice spot. Caves Beach needs a caravan park. I don't
think
it's
there's
got one.
Just not a lot of caravan parks in there. There's Blacksmith.
Yeah.
On that side of, like on the ocean side, there's just not much around in Newcastle, is there?
No.
But, and Caves Beach, and yeah, it's a nice spot. It's beautiful coastline along there, like Caves Beach, and then south.
Yeah.
Catherine Hill. Beautiful coastline.
Yeah, Catherine Hill. So Catherine Hill could do with a bit of a revamp. They've just sort of put gates up and shut everything off.
Yeah, and it's not very dog friendly, a lot of that area through there. And also, while we're at Belmont, Tom biked part or most of the Fernley Trail. So I'll let him tell you about that, because I didn't do that.
Yep.
Not my cup of tea.
From Redhead Beach to the top of the hill nearly killed me. About 3 or 4 k's uphill.
I remember.
I didn't get to the tunnel. I didn't make it all the way to Hamilton. But yeah, I turned around and come back. I think I did 30 k's for the day.
Yeah. And
then I didn't hop on my bike again.
The next day, he was walking a bit bow-legged, like I'll be PC and say like a cowboy from the Wild West.
Yeah.
There's a few other things you could describe his walking style as, maybe like a short-term stay in prison or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was a bit sore after his bike, and he was a bit ginger on that for a long time. Didn't get back on the weren't on a hurry to get back on the push bike after.
I always overdo it when I do something like that. It's an old railway track.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting to ride.
I think it's a fabulous idea. I know they're trying to put one in up near Armidale as well, where they use the old disused railway track and turn it into cycling and walking path.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fabulous idea.
Yeah. Well, Toronto, he's got one they could do to the old tram track back to.
I think that would be a good one to do. Now, Belmont was also the site of the first big family domestic in bus life.
Yeah.
That was a show. Ali's rolling her eyes in the background, pulling her face.
You'll notice the theme here. They're always kicked off by Candy.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a short fuse and a big bang. But you always know where I stand. I don't sugarcoat things. So we all decided we'd go for a ride on our push bikes, and we would take the dog, who is reactive, nervous and skittish, especially at the start of bus life. And Tom was riding in front. I was in the middle trying to lead the dog. and then Ali was following along behind us. And I tried to get the dog off the road so it didn't get run over, at which point Ali's run up the back of my bike with her bike.